Good morning, everyone. I obviously just took a shower, letting my hair dry, and we are going to address my book collection situation because whenever I feel very unsettled in my home, I need to organize, clean, declutter, and that's what we're doing. So I have quite the book collection, which is great. I love having like physical books, but I'm getting to the point where I have so many books that it's making me uncomfortable, and I just don't like all of the space that it's taking up. Like I have this whole drawer. Hi Shadow, you're adorable, I love you. Over here, like I do not have any more room for books in here, and it's just making me crazy. I also have a bunch of books in my closet like this. It's just, these are like all old journals and stuff that like I want to keep, but for memories and stuff, but I don't know how I feel about it. But I have all of these books. I believe this is books. I believe this is books. I don't know if that one is. I'm not sure. It's too much. My closet feels cluttered. My bedroom feels cluttered. I don't like it. And since we're going into the new year, I just always like to enter the new year with like a fresh space. So I'm going to handle all of this right here and figure out what to do. And I have a hard time with this channel because like I don't want to just do like all lifestyle vlogs. I started my Instagram with like yoga, money mindset, and like just a bunch of wellness information, which I was trying to do like the whole coaching direction. But to be honest, life is just interesting, and I feel like you never really know everything. I have a hard time like saying that like I'm an expert in any industry in my life. Like even though I've dived into the whole wellness and like self-care world, there's just so much to learn that I feel like I can never properly educate people, and I don't want to label myself as like a coach in anything, because when things happen, life falls apart and life hits you, it just makes me completely like reevaluate what I think I knew, and it's always changing. So I'm just gonna do what I'm comfortable with, which is sharing my life, sharing what I know now, and then I know it's gonna change. So here we are. But with these books, I wanted to just give you a little bit of insight into what I'm reading right now. I'm reading quite a few different books because I love personal development books, but sometimes they're a bit heavy and require a lot of work, and I just want something to read before I go to bed. So I have a couple different books that I'm reading right now because some are like books where I have to read a chapter, do some work, and some are that I can just read and go to bed. And a big thing that I want to focus on for 2024 is finances. I just want to be more educated in regards to money, how it works. Passive income is something that I obviously desire to have. I don't come from a family that is very well educated in money and investments and all that stuff, so I just want to do the best that I can to get ahead while I can. So with that, I'm currently reading Deeper Than Money by Chloe Elise. This is a really good book just to help you get started and figure out what you need to do with your money, where you need to focus, how to get clear on everything that you have, and where to go from there. It does require work, so this is one of those books. I'm almost, like if you can see, I'm almost all the way done, but you will have to read chapters and then like do the work, which is very good, but I just sometimes don't have the energy for that. And then this book is one that I finished this year, but this is a really good book if you do not have a like inspiring social group, I would say, or like an encouraging social group that really pushes you to like go big with your life. If you don't have a best friend for that, like she's gonna be your girl for that. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I have not read this yet. It's on my list to read for next year. Also, these two. Both of these are money mindset books that I plan to read in 2024. I don't think they're really like work heavy. I think they're more of an easy read. So I will let you But those are what I'm planning to read next. And then speaking of personal development, this is a heavy read. It's Happy Days by Gabby Bernstein, obviously. And if I can get this to focus, how far? I'm only a few chapters into that one. She's a lot of inner work. She is very deep inner work. So I am reading this one as much as I can, but a lot of it is triggering, so I'm reading it as much as I can. Like, I probably have cried with every chapter that I've read of this book because it's very deep, of course. So we're working on that. And I just found a store the other day that I passed, and it's a book exchange store, and I might try to go there to either donate some of these books and see if I can get maybe some money back. TBD on that, we will see. All of these are ones I haven't read, so like, what do I do? What do I do? The thing with my books is that I want to have them out so I can easily access them, because that's when I know that I will use them the most. Also, all of my books are linked on my Amazon storefront, so you can check that out below. I have everything there. Okay, how am I gonna do this? These are so heavy. Did I get this up here? What? Did I have like... Oh, okay. We're alright, we're alright. How do I get off this chair though? Oh my gosh. This is scary. Nicole. Oh gosh, this is so heavy. Gosh. Holy shiz. Oh my gosh. Okay. This one is not books. It's way too light. Books that are just about business and like leadership are just not me anymore. Psycho-Cybernetics, if I can say it, is a really good book on the psychology of the mind. I would definitely highly suggest this book. So we're keeping that one. You Can If You Think You Can. Very good mindset book. Tony Robbins, Money Master the Game. I need to read this. It's just so freaking big that it's been discouraging me. Okay, see what I mean? Like, Nicole, this is excessive. So I'm gonna quickly go through all this without you, and then we'll let you know what the final outcome is. These books are like, I feel like I'm going through like a time capsule of my life, because every single book is like a different moment that I was going through in my life, and it is so interesting. Like, I got really into like food and what food to eat. My stomach bloats a ton, and so I went on a total deep dive of like food, what to eat, what was healthy, what was not. And to be honest, it was good, but it definitely like, oh, Nicole, poor little Nicole. Like, I went plant-based for a while. To each their own. There's pros and cons, but like going plant-based really messed up my relationship with food, and diving so deeply into like what foods are good, what foods are bad. Like, it was just such a controlling and confusing world. It was just not a good mindset to be in. And I'm a lot more like chill with my food now, because I just want to enjoy what I eat and not judge my food. My father is trying to fix my TV in the background, so he's making a ton of noise. We have quite a large get rid of pile, or should I say donation pile. So that's good. Look at us, killing it. This is maybe section, this is for sure keep, and this is maybe. We've made a very good dent. Like I was saying, it's just so funny to look at some of these books, because like I said, I wanted to focus on finances, and Dave Ramsey, I have a love-hate relationship with him because he's just so strict on a budget, which I was watching a documentary on TV once. It's not a documentary, but I was watching a show, and it was like an educational show on how to like pay off debt, get your money handled and everything. But like, it was sad because the first thing that everyone wants to tell you to do when it comes to finances is to go on a budget, which I get it. It's needed. It's necessary. You need to understand where's your money going and how much you're spending, that like people are so strict with it and then they end up being totally miserable. And like that's the thing that like that's why people give up on things, is because they're way too strict. I was watching that show and it was sad because the couples who were on this budget, like you could just tell that they were fighting a lot more because they couldn't break their spending habits, and then they were like giving each other crap because one was really good at like saving money and the other one wasn't, and she was like just bashing on him all the time because he would buy things, and then it creates a problem in the relationship. Money just breaks up so many relationships and it's so unfortunate. So it's just like don't go that route. That's why the book, I don't have it in here, The Better Than Money by Chloe. I love her book because it's about like aligning your life to your budget, and it's how to like build the future that you want in alignment with how you want to live. And it's just, in my opinion, so much better than these books because they're great advice, but like you have to be so strict, and like majority of people can't do that, and it causes so much stress. So that's my love-hate relationship with finance books. So this one's gonna go because we're not doing the strict budgeting anymore. Also, if you've ever watched, I think it's Marie Kondo, basically teaches like the spark joy concept, which is like if you're trying to like sort and downsize items in your home, you want to keep whatever brings you joy and let go of whatever does not. And I know with these books, like a lot of them I've had for a while and I just have not gotten around to read them because I just do not have any pull or desire to read them. And I know I'm not going to. So we're just finally gonna let it go because it's not doing anything for us energetically to keep them around. And I'm gonna have so much more room up there and it's gonna feel so good. So I'm only keeping the books that make me happy and excited about keeping. Vagabonding, if that doesn't tell you what I was interested in college, I don't know what does. I literally went to college so that I could move away from my parents' house and travel. I did a study abroad, and that was like the only thing that I enjoyed about school. It was such a waste of money, but it was a good social moment of my life. Not a good financial decision of my life though. Okay, unfortunately, this very heavy thing needs to go back up here. Wish me luck. Okay, so I put everything that I can back up here that I need to figure out a different place for eventually, but not right now. And then I've put these over here. These are the ones that I've read already and want to keep, and then these are the ones that I am hoping to get to in the future, but we'll see. I'll let them sit there for a while, and then what I feel like I don't need anymore, I'll end up getting rid of. Again, this huge box will be going. So now I have to see whether or not I have room for these, but I want this store to be only books that like I want to read soon, meaning like at least the next year. So I'm gonna go through these ones again and maybe put away any that isn't feeling like I want to read them soon. I also have these over here which I need to go through as well. Like I said, I'm switching over to a Kindle. It's too much. I'm trying to hurry and get all this done because it's Sunday. And usually on Sundays I like to do like a deep clean of my entire house. But that's been delayed lately because of football. Cupboard. But again, I am trying to get all this done so that we can relax and watch the football game tonight. And I hate saying this because I hate being one of those people that like jumps on the bandwagon, especially when it comes to like celebrity dating life. I usually could care less and don't follow. But I think we can all admit that Taylor Swift is literally like ruling the entire world right now. And I'm not gonna lie, I have always liked her, but I've definitely enjoyed her music and just everything about her a lot more lately, probably because it's all over social media, so that definitely helps. I just don't want to be as like judgmental, I guess, about everything going on. Like, I want to be very aware of like what's going on in life and pay attention to the things that matter. Like, my finances obviously matter more than what's going on in Taylor Swift's life, but I also just need to have a little fun with life right now. And I have always enjoyed watching football, but because I live in Utah, we don't have a professional football team. I've never really watched games because I want to watch games with the intention of having a team that I want to win. Obviously, it makes watching sports a lot more entertaining. And I've always been the person that I'm like, I'm not just going to jump on the bandwagon of a team just because they're good. So I've always just watched football and never really had a preference for who won. But this year, we are just going to decide to have fun and jump on the bandwagon. So we are officially a Kansas City Chiefs fan because of Taylor Swift and Travis. And as like a funny thing for Halloween, I don't celebrate Halloween either. It's my least favorite holiday. I just, of course, wanted to make it a little bit more exciting, and I went and bought a jersey, Kansas City Chief jersey for Shadow, and then I bought like the jacket to be like a play on Travis and Kelsey for Halloween. So with that being said, I am now following the Kansas City Chiefs football team. I need you boys. I need both of you. I love you. Love you. Okay, love you. Can you lay down? Down. They're going to be donated. And there's so much room now. That just makes me feel so much better. So that's that. The puppies, we gotta get their jerseys on and get ready for the game. Guys, I can't believe it. I bought both of them jerseys because he had one. And then I was like, well, you need one too. So they both have jerseys. I never dress my dogs up. Like, I do not put them in anything, but I just had to. We went all out. I can already start to feel my neck starting to hurt me because I did a Pilates workout yesterday. And when I do Pilates, like upper arms with Melissa Wood's help, nothing against her trainings personally, but they always end up hurting my neck because I usually have neck strain very easily anyway, but it hurts. And with moving all those boxes and dealing with all those books, it was way too heavy. So I'm gonna use this CBD cream that I have and slather it all over my neck. It's time to get dressed for the game. Alright, who wants to do first? Seriously, you cannot tell me that these are not adorable. They're so freaking cute. I promise this is the only thing that I will ever dress you up in, okay? You want to go first? Clap, clap. Oh, good boy. Oh, you're so handsome. You're a good boy. Shadows is a little tight for him, but I got a medium. He's not a big dog, but it just... it kind of fits you, not as well as Copper. You are still so handsome that you look so adorable in it. You just have such a long torso that this jersey just fits you. Funny. Yeah. It's a little tight on you, huh? Shadow is literally 20 pounds, and this is a medium, and it barely fits him. And Copper has an extra large just because he's so fluffy, but his fits him pretty well. Sit, Copper. Look how cute you are. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. All right, Shadow, your turn. Sit. Oh, look at you. See, he's so tiny. But let's see your back. Oh, so cute. Stay, 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 stay. Look at you too. Oh my god, I can't handle it. Here you go, bud. Good boys. Okay, we're ready. So I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I'll see you in the next couple days. Bye, guys.